Hey, I'm Kristen, and funny story, I used to not have a top lip. When I started using Lip Sense, it really wasn't very apparent to me, but I didn't really have a top lip, and a lot of it was lifestyle choices, not properly, hydrating my body with water, and also using lip products that were drying my lips out. And also, frankly, I wasn't using lip products like regularly, so I would end up with like dry, flaky skin on my lips, and then I would go to pick it off and like peel chunks of my lips off. And I know that sounds so gross, but I know a lot of us do it. I also used to be a terrible nail biter, and I started taking care of my nails as well, but it was really hard to break that habit. But one thing that helped me realize that I absolutely had to make a change was starting to use Lip Sense, because I was paying more attention to my lips and realizing that I really needed to take better care of them. So I have my powerhouse combo here of Lip Smooth. It's an exfoliator and it gets the dead dry skin cells off without ripping your lips apart. And then the next is Lip Volumizer, which rehydrates your lips from the inside out. This one will give you those boom volume lips without any irritants. And the last one is my lip balm. So step by step, it's really easy. So what you do is you take this, and it's nice and gritty, and you take a tiny amount. You don't need much, and you rub it on. And you can feel in it that it has non-abrasive exfoliators. And what that means is a non-abrasive exfoliator will get the dead skin off without abrading or cutting your skin. That's very important, right? We don't want to harm our skin, but we want to remove those dead, yucky skin cell layers. So it also has Nangai oil in it, which is one of our proprietary it's basically packed with triglycerides. It's kind of like coconut oil on steroids. So a tiny amount of it goes a long way to recondition and hydrate your lips. And then it also has shea butter in it. And shea butter in it is a fantastic emollient. It's so good for your skin, and it softens and protects it. So I'm going to pause for 1 second and go grab a washcloth because I forgot it. And then I'm going to show you Lip Volumizer and Lip Balm. And these are really what are going to totally change your lip game and give you that top lip back if you were like me and didn't have one, and give you that smoothness that you're looking for, and also eliminate those lines, those deep lines that we get around our lips. So 1 second. All right, I have got a washcloth. So I use my exfoliator, my Lip Smooth, I don't know, maybe twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week. If my lips are, if I can start to feel that kind of, junk building up on them, because your lip cells turn over every 24 hours. So you got to kind of help them along to get that dry, dead stuff off your lips. So I use the exfoliator probably 2 to 3 times a week, or maybe a little more if I'm kind of in a recycling phase and I can feel it. Now, the next product that I use all the time, I'm going to just pull up the ingredients on it really quick. I'm just looking in my book, is the Lip Volumizer. So the Lip Volumizer does a few things. So if you think of a raisin, and it's shriveled and small, and it has lines all over it, and then you put it into warm water and it soaks up all the water and it becomes hydrated from the inside out, it gets big, it gets smooth, it gets full, and the lines go away. And that's how Lip Volumizer works. It hydrates from the inside out. So you may notice when you first start using it that you put it on and you're like, oh my gosh, this feels silky and amazing. And 20 minutes later, you're like, my lips feel dry. It's because your lips are dying and they're thirsty. And so they'll absorb it more in the beginning when you first start using it, and more quickly. So you might want to reapply it in the beginning, and also just know that it is going to get better with time. It's like anything, right? If you have a sponge and it's completely dry and you put it in water, it's going to soak up a lot of water really quickly, and it's going to keep soaking up water until it gets full. And then once it gets full, it doesn't really soak up as much water anymore, right? And your lips are the same way. So they're going to soak up the Lip Volumizer more frequently in the beginning while they're becoming rehydrated, and the more you use it, the less you need it. So another little trick I have for you is most people just use it in the evenings, and that will give you a lovely long-term lasting effect if you just keep using it. But if you have a special event coming up and you want great looking lips and you do not want to go get injections, or if you just want a jump start on it, like you want to just give your lips everything you can and then just maintain, use only this and lip balm for 3 days. Don't use your lip scents, don't use your gloss, don't use anything else. Just put this on over and over and over again. Put the lip volumizer on, let it soak in a little bit, then put your balm on. Then just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for like 3 days, and do a before and after picture, because you will surprise yourself with how different your lips look between day 1 and day 4 if you will just alternate these as much as you can remember for 3 days straight and use nothing else on your lips. So the last thing that is important to me in this routine is the lip balm, because the lip balm I use every single day at bedtime. I use my lip volumizer, now that I'm kind of maintaining, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, but I use my lip balm every single night because the lip balm has coconut oil in it. It has cocoa and shea butter in it. It is beautiful. It hydrates your lips. And again, the more you use it, the less you need it. Unlike things with big natural beeswax in it, like Burt's Bees and all that stuff, you have to keep it. Provides an emollient effect with the wax, right? So it makes it feel smooth, but it also blocks moisture and it does not hydrate your lips. It just makes them feel smooth on the surface. So that's why your lips start to feel kind of like hot after you use something with wax in it. That's why you have to keep applying it over and over and over again. You're addicted to it. And this is the opposite. The more you use it, the less you need it. So this is like my magical trio for having a top lip if you ever started out without one, or if you want to reduce the lines, those lines, the lip volumizer especially, it has a peptide in it that supports the vermilion of your lip. That's the little line around the outside. So if your lips are kind of caving in on you because age is a tricky bee, if that's happening, lip volumizer, it will help prop your lips up because it rebuilds the vermilion, which is the bridge that holds your lips up around your lips. Cool, huh? All right, so this is it. The magic 3-step ingredients to totally making over your lips for fuller, smoother, less lines, more hydrated, better feeling lips. All right, have a good one.